Hello, Carol here. I always forget to introduce myself, so Carol here. And this is a little video to show you the second-hand sale from last Saturday. It is usually on the 1st of each month, but in France everything shuts down over the summer, so this is the last one of this school year. So straight in there with lots of really nice books about weaving, but I can't take up another hobby. So even though I was extremely tempted, I had to leave them there. But there's some lovely weaving stuff when you look on Instagram. Lovely stuff. And I came across this that I thought was gorgeous. These crocheted swans. What? Oh, fabulous. But you've got to have the right place to put them, and I don't. I had to leave it there. Never mind. And although I do go on purpose for all the sewing stuff on the Saturday, I do have a look around the rest of the shop and look at these seats that I would love to know how to cover these. But again, you've got to have the space to put these things in, haven't you? But I can just see in my mind's eye these chairs and some covered in some really flashy material. But again, you can't have it all, can you? So, got home and I'll show you what I got. So, first up was this jean top with no arms, armless jean top, waistcoat type thing. I don't know. Size 36, so it's for someone a lot skinnier than my good self. I was thinking of my daughter who's 18 and doing embroidery on these top parts and maybe even the back, but she probably won't wear anything that I actually make or have my hand in. But we'll see. I really like the style and I would enjoy doing embroidery. Some zips. I needed zips and I found them, so well done me. And then this book, all the books were €1. La France au fil de l'aiguille. Don't know how to translate that. Something about time and needles. Time passing by, history, needles, I don't know. But I like stuff about textile history in different places. There was a documentary on the telly not so long ago, 100 years of sewing in France, and it was fascinating. And I can't get that documentary back again. I don't know how I would be able to see it, but it was all about how loads of women and children are in the textile industries. And a bit of the rise and fall of different textiles, and it was really, really interesting. And I just thought that this book might give me a little bit of what I'd found in that documentary. We'll see. I'll have a look at it. I'll read it. Brittany. And that's where I live, in Brittany. So I find that really interesting. These lace, they're called a coiffe, this hat that women wore. So we'll be having a read of that. Like I say, all the books were €1, so I have seen these before and I didn't buy them because they were €3. And I just thought, well, I can't stretch to that when there are patterns in, but there aren't really explanations. So they're not complete. But having said that, the patterns look very simple. They're very clear. The only thing is I didn't realise that they were so limited in the sizes. I thought all the sizes were in there, but they're not really. But what do you want for €1? And, you know, there might be something in, and you have the planche de coupe there, you know, you can see how you're supposed to cut them out. It doesn't look too complicated. But we'll see, because I didn't really buy it for the pattern page. I bought it for the other side. And there's about 8 or 9 patterns in each folder, so that's not too bad, is it? Value for money. But no instructions and no pictures of what it's supposed to look like in the end. So on the other side, there's all of these things that you can trace, all these embroidery patterns, or you could use it for applique. And this is the side that I was more interested in. So I'm sitting here with my cup of coffee in the sun and getting every pattern out and having a look through them all. I'll just show you a few of them. But I mean, it's all old-fashioned demode things. So there's lots of embroidered tablecloth things and napkins, 1970s looking appliqued cushions. But it's stuff that I love looking at. I mean, look at these lovely trees as well. This could definitely be used for other things. And if nothing else, it's eye candy and inspiration. So look, there's a pattern for a kilt. And there's one for knickers. Now, I don't know really what they call knickers in France. I mean, it's written on the pattern, knickers. But I've never heard anyone talk about knickers. And where I'm from, knickers means underwear. So who knows what this item of clothing is? I might have to take it to Patchwork Group and see if the ladies can help with my understanding. Now, I opened this out and I was pleasantly surprised. A children's waistcoat in, what do you call this? Folk embroidery. I'll never do it, but just having it makes me really happy. And I absolutely could just take some of the motifs off and use it for other things. But wow, I love it. Round flower design definitely could be useful for something. On the other side, there's a big cushion design. Like that too, like it. I really like these when there's a border and it shows you how to do the corners of the border. That's definitely something I would be seriously considering using. Absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just trying to hurry through a few of them so you get the idea. Lots of monogrammy type things that I really like. And this naif applique, I don't know what it's called. Vegetables. Things to embroider on an apron if you are so inclined to do so. And then there was this bird pattern. So they've got some sort of yarn in the beak or something. I don't know. So they've got a couple of examples and then they've put the other letters just in case by chance your name is not Mathieu or Celine. Whiz through the last ones, lift different border motifs, flowers. And then we come to the last book, which is monograms, which is really, really good because I love a good monogram, me. And then, who would have known it but the Roxy Journal of Stitchery, which is starting now. Well, their first prompt just came out and it was monograms. Smashing. So I think I will do at least the first prompt. But it's just time that's not really on my side. You know, when you have to go to work and stuff like that. Do the washing. All these things that encroach on your sewing time. Thanks for watching. Oh, and like it if you've liked it and subscribe if you wanna.